Hi guys, I'm Jess from Honest Fiction and welcome to my A Court of Silver Flames reading vlog. I am so excited that I got this book. It is about 8 p.m. on February 16th and it took forever for this book to come in. I've been waiting for it all day, but it is finally here. I'm very excited to start this vlog. I will say that this vlog is going to be filled with spoilers. It's really, I just want to talk about and gush and just enjoy this book, and I figured I'd vlog it so I could remember it. So anyway, it's filled with spoilers, so if you have not read the book and don't want to be spoiled, please do not proceed. Yeah, I'm so excited. I already posted a video of my Unpopular A Court of Thorns and Roses opinions, as well as my A Court of Silver Flames predictions. So that'll give you an idea. I will link that video in the description of my feelings going in, but I will say, to start off, I am not a huge fan of Nesta. She just kind of rubs me the wrong way, and I understand she's gone through trauma. I just don't love her yet. So I'm hoping this book will change my mind on that. I also really want to see what happens with Eris. I feel like they've hinted that there's more going on with his story, that he might be a good guy a little bit deep down. I also kind of want to know what happens with Lucian and Vasa. I think that romance might happen, and I want to see how that affects Helene, and I'm so excited. I just can't wait to jump into this. So I will check in with you guys after I've read 5 or 6 chapters, hopefully by tomorrow morning. I'm going to try to stop there. It's going to be hard to stop, but I will do my best. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you.
Hi guys, and welcome to my car. It is about 11:30 on Wednesday. I just got my second cup of coffee of the day, and yeah, I'm enjoying this book so much. It is so nice being back in this world. So good. I meant to stop at chapter 5. I accidentally read to chapter 13, but I have a lot to tell you. And like I said, this will be a spoiler-filled reading vlog, so spoilers starting now. We are getting a lot more information on Nesta and what's going on in her head, and I am starting to like her a little bit more. She's really explaining her feelings on everything that happened during the war with Hybern, and she's reminding me a lot of Farah from A Court of Mist and Fury. She is just broken, and yeah, and it's kind of frustrating because I just wish she would talk to Farah. I'm sorry, the lighting is changing in my car. It's really awkward. But anyway, yeah, so I'm really enjoying it. I am starting to like Nesta more. Yeah, I think that by the end of this, she will probably be one of my favorite characters. I just wish she wasn't so abrasive, and I get why she's doing it a lot more now, but it's still frustrating. And then we were introduced to Eris, or not introduced to Eris, we're brought back into Eris, Vasa, and Lucian. We kind of find out what's going on with them. So it turns out that the sorcerer that's holding Vasa under that spell is actually the Bone Carver's brother. And the Bone Carver's brother might be siding with one of the human queens who is trying to start a war, because it's the human queen that ended up going into the cauldron and was given eternal life, but is also looks like a crone and has old age. So she's really mad at the inner circle. So yeah, so that I think is going to be the driving plot throughout the book, and I'm really liking it. Eris is still kind of being a dick. We are given a lot of hints that what I said earlier, I think I mentioned this in the intro, that I want to know what actually happened when he left Moore at the Autumn Court. So I think we are going to find that out soon. So I'm excited about that. But he's still being a dick to everyone, which is Eris. What else is going on? Oh, so actually, the reason why I even pulled over to do this, I was going to wait until a little bit later, but the beginning of chapter 13, Nesta is helping out in the library. I won't go into why that's happening, but she's helping out in the library where Praxis used to stay, and she meets this priestess who is actually studying how there's different like worlds, there's like different level of worlds, and it really reminded me of Throne of Glass. Spoiler, by the way, for Throne of Glass, when Aelin is falling down the different levels of the world, and like one of the levels she sees Rhys and a pregnant Farah, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's all coming together. I had goosebumps when I heard that part. I'm listening to it on audiobook while I drive, and it's so good. It's so good. I'm loving this. It is probably, we're supposed to get a really bad snowstorm today. I live on the East Coast. We've been getting so much snow. And I'm probably gonna have a snow day tomorrow. I actually work in a school, so if schools are closed, I don't go in. So I might finish this tomorrow. We will see. Like I said, I kind of want to take my time with it. I don't want to like rush through it because I'm enjoying it so much. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I will check in with you guys either tonight after I've read a little bit more or tomorrow morning. So it is Wednesday night, like 5 p.m. And I just want to share this fun little story that happened to me. Let me start by saying I live in Jersey, so we don't pump our own gas. Like, we have people that do it for us, which is obnoxious, and I don't know why we can't do it ourselves, but I think they think we're going to, like, blow ourselves up or something. So anyway, I'm driving, and I get to the gas station. Mind you, I'm listening to this book in audio format while I'm driving. And it's been very tame so far, and like no hints of like any smut. I think I'm on chapter like 16, and I'm not really paying attention to what's going on in the book. I'm like trying to find my cash to give to the guy who rolled down the window. Oh my gosh, smuttiest part of the book in the very beginning, and it's Nesta and Cassian, and they're not together. They're both in separate rooms, kind of doing their own thing, but it's described in so much detail. And like as I'm rolling down the window, I realize what is playing in my car, and I was like, oh gosh, it's too late. And like the guy definitely heard it. It was really embarrassing. And yeah, I'm never going to that gas station again. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, that was my story of my drive home. I was completely mortified, but whatever. But yeah, I am still very much enjoying the book. I mean, Sarah J. Maas, I expect smut. Just wasn't expecting it at that time, but it's my own fault for listening to it in audio format. But yeah. So yeah, very good. They also just already called, it's early, I think I said it's like 5 o'clock. They already called school closed for tomorrow, which is really funny because it's like sunny and gorgeous outside, but apparently the storm's gonna be really bad. We'll see what happens. It's gonna give me more reading time, which is exciting, more vlogging time, so I can experiment with this a little bit. But anyway, I just want to share that story with you guys. Hi friends, it is about 8:30 on Thursday morning. Like I said, my job is closed. There is a lot more snow than I think anyone was anticipating. It is gonna be a pain in the butt to clean my car off, but I'm really happy I don't have to do that now. I really don't have anything I have to do today. I wanted to edit an intro for this vlog because I might vlog more in the future, but that's really it. So I'm gonna try to get a good chunk of this book read. I'm on chapter 29 right now, and it's great. It took me, 20 chapters to start to fall in love with Nesta. Like, I'm rooting for her now. It did not take long. And I was such a Nesta hater prior to going into this, so I'm happy my mind has changed. I will say one thing about this book is I know Crescent City by Sarah J. Maas was her first, like, adult novel. I mean, they've all really felt adult, but it was the first one marketed toward adults, so I thought it was going to be very smut heavy. And it actually wasn't. I thought Crescent City was very tame. This book is not tame. There's a lot of descriptions. I like it personally, like that's fine, but I just wasn't expecting it going into it. Like it's a lot of smut in this book, which I'm totally okay with. But yeah, so really liking the book so far. Big spoiler, so I know this entire thing is filled with spoilers, but big one. Farrah is pregnant, which is exciting. I was very happy. I suspected it when she had that shield around her, and I was like, I bet you she's pregnant, and she is. So that's exciting. I feel like I don't think she's gonna have the baby in this book. I feel like that's not gonna happen until like one of the other books that comes out, but I'm happy for her. Happy for her and Rhysand. I will say I'm actually kind of annoyed with Rhysand at where I'm at in the book, just because he's being very, I don't know, he's not very trusting of Nesta. And I get why. Like, I hated Nesta too. So like he's really, like, he just went into her mind and was like telling her to be nice to. Hi guys. So my microphone battery died while I was filming that last clip. But I pretty much go on to say that I was annoyed with Rhysand because the part in the book where I'm at, he goes into Nesta's head and tells Nesta that she needs to be nice to the priestesses because they've gone through trauma. And I'm just like, Rhysand, give her a break. Like, she's healing, she's working on herself, and he's just not really giving her a chance to like show that she has changed. So that was frustrating. But yeah, I think that's all I said, or I think that's all I had in that clip. Going forward, I will definitely check my equipment and make sure everything is charged, but I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this vlog.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, I can't believe you love me.
Alright guys, it is around 9 o'clock on Thursday night. I was really hoping for another snow day tomorrow, but it doesn't look like that's happening. I also thought I was going to get farther into this book than I ended up getting. I'm around chapter 43, I believe. So there's a lot to unpack that's happened so far. I guess I'm like midway through the book. Nesta has grown a lot as a character, and I'm loving it. And her and Cassian are definitely having their steamy moments. That we find out that Farrah's baby has wings, which is apparently an issue because she can't give birth to a baby with wings because she's not really an Illyrian. And I don't know. And then you can't do a cesarean section because it'll kill. It was weird. That was a weird plot point. But apparently that's why Rhys is kind of been acting like a dick to everyone, because he's really worried that Farrah's going to have trouble delivering the baby. So that kind of explains Rhys's behavior a little bit. Like I said, Nesta's grown a lot. She is such a badass in this one scene. Let's see, I forget what I left off at with telling you guys in the vlog, but Azriel and Cassian and Nesta all go to try to get this artifact, and it's in where Under the Mountain is and the Weaver's Cottages, like that area. And she ends up being left alone because Azriel is attacked and Cassian goes to save him. And Nesta ends up fighting, I think it's called a Kelpie, which is like not a very menacing name for what this creature is described as. But anyway, he attacks her and she has like a moment where she's scared, but then she ends up fighting back using her power. By the way, her power is death, which I know they mention in, I forget if it's in A Court of Wings and Ruin or A Court of Frost and Starlight, but they're like, yeah, I think her power might be death. It is death, which is like so cool. But anyway, so she's able to fight off this Kelpie monster and is able to raise the dead with this artifact that's actually a mask. All very neat stuff. Hellion just came back and he's visiting the Night Court to try to create these guards up against the mask to protect it. Wards, I'm sorry, not guards. But yeah, it's been a fun time. It's been great. We also see, I think I mentioned this earlier, that the Illyrian warrior, or not warrior, Illyrian woman from A Court of Frost and Starlight, Emery, that Cassian meets, she's now Nesta's friend, which I'm loving. But yeah, I'm loving this book. I'm liking this book a lot more than I thought I was going to. I think I had some reservations deep down because I hated A Court of Frost and Starlight, that I wasn't going to love this book as much as I do. But I do. I'm really loving it. Like, the ending would have to really be terrible for me to not give this book 5 stars. But we will see what happens. I probably won't read any more tonight. I think I'm just going to cook a very late dinner and then watch. Me and my husband are watching The Stand, and it's very anxiety-inducing, but also fun to watch. I haven't read the book. I'm not normally a huge Stephen King fan, but I am enjoying this. So I think we're going to finish that tonight, and then maybe I will finish the book either tomorrow or Saturday. I really want to put this vlog out by Sunday, so we will see what happens, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow. So it is Friday morning, and I actually had a surprise snow day. It's not snowing too badly here, but I guess they just wanted to be safe and close schools. So we went out really early and got some pliables. I'm obsessed with pliables. We probably get it once a week. So my husband got, I think this is a coconut base with spirulina, banana, almond butter, chia seeds, all that good stuff. And then I have an electric mermaid, which is pitaya. I also think it's dragon fruit. I think they're the same thing, but dragon fruit bowl with a lot of coconut. I'm a huge coconut fan. Mango, strawberry, pineapple, and kiwi. It's really, really good. So I am going to eat this for breakfast and then probably finish the book today. I only have like 4 chapters. So I will close out this vlog a little bit later. All right, guys. So I wasn't gonna vlog until I completely finished this book and wrapped it up. However, I just got to this part, and I don't really know what part of the book I'm on, somewhere near the end, and it's so frustrating, and I'm so annoyed, so I figured I'd share. It is winter solstice, and we know how winter solstice went in A Court of Frost and Starlight. Didn't go well for Nesta, and it's going a lot better. She is engaging with the inner circle. She actually, Asriel gives her a gift and she hugs him back. So like huge improvements overall. And Cassian has gone out and gotten her this super thoughtful gift, which is essentially like a fairy iPad or iPod, and it copies music. So he like went to a tavern and he had this orchestra play and he was able to copy it onto the stone so she's able to play it whenever she wants, which is so sweet because we just found out how much she loves music. And Nesta pretty much thinks to herself, oh my gosh, like I'm falling in love with him. And I don't think she actually like says that, but it's heavily implied, like she's falling in love with him. So he gives her the gift, and what does she say? I cannot receive this, I cannot take this. And oh my God, I almost shut the book. And then she goes on to be a dick and is like, well, I am gonna marry Eris because like it'll help like strengthen our alliance or whatever. And oh God, I was annoyed. So I get why she's doing it. I get it. She doesn't want to hurt him. She doesn't want to get hurt if she falls in love with him. She doesn't want to lose someone she loves. But it's so frustrating. And I'm going back to the way I felt before I started this book. Cassian might deserve better. He doesn't. They're perfect for each other. But it's just so frustrating. And oh my gosh, Nesta, just stop. So yeah, so those are my feelings. I literally closed the book and was like, I need to take 10 minutes and then I'll like jump back into it because I was just so annoyed. So I figured I'd vlog it, and yeah, I will tell you guys more of how I feel after I completely finish the book. I'm sure she's going to redeem herself. I'm sure it's not going to be that big a deal. Eris, by the way, is still being a complete douche, so I don't know if that's going to change. Like, maybe I was wrong, maybe there aren't any redeeming qualities. We will see. But anyway, I will check in with you guys after I've completely finished this book.
A few moments later.
So, I take back everything I just vlogged. Completely wrong. That was resolved very quickly, and yeah, so I'm probably going to leave this in just because I think it's funny that I went on a rant, and if I just read 3 more sentences, would have been fine. Okay, I will see you guys later. Alright guys, I have finally finished reading A Court of Silver Flames by Sarah J. Maas. So these are my final thoughts to close out the vlog. I enjoyed it immensely. The last few chapters were just so intense. So much happened in terms of plot. I felt a little bit towards the middle like it was getting a little stale. It was just kind of repetitive, a lot of repetitive smut over and over, and I was kind of hoping we'd get more of a story, and Sarah J. Maas really delivered at the end. It was great. I had hoped when we went into this that Nesta would end up performing the Illyrian blood rite, which a lot of people had guessed was going to happen, and I didn't actually, as I was reading the book, I didn't think it was going to happen, but it did. So her and her 2 friends end up doing the blood rite, and it's so fun. It was such a good time. And then Cassian and Nesta end up being mates, which we knew that was going to happen, and she accepts the mating bond, and the entire, I said I made fun of the whole Farrah, Rhysand, Baby Wing plotline. I understand why she did it now. I kind of wish there had been a different reason of why Nessa would have had to save their lives. I didn't love that plot point, but I think it was handled really well. I had tears. I thought that part was so good. So overall, I really enjoyed it. I think I have to sit with it for a little while. I might reread some parts before I do like a full review, but definitely exceeded my expectations. I loved this so much. It was such a good time. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first vlog. I might be doing this again in the future. It was a lot more work than I thought, so maybe not, but we will see. And I will catch you guys next week. Bye.